In my 5-part blog series, Relearn to Speak, you read about how I relearned to speak by mimicking broadcasters and simplifying their processes into 3 easy steps: breathe, emphasize, phrase. This video will show you exactly how I did it, step by step. The first step is to breathe. It's simple. Take a breath and speak on the exhale. To get in the groove of doing this, take a breath, and as you exhale, picture your exhaled air flowing down a waterfall. Do this a few times. Make that image of your waterfall of air come to life. Now that you've got this image in your mind, take another breath, exhale, and speak, just as if your phrase is flowing in air down the waterfall. A new breath brings a new exhale of air and flowing with the next phrase, yes, down the waterfall. That's breathe. If you can breathe right, speaking becomes much, much easier. The next 2 steps, emphasize and phrase, will help you breathe even better and manage your stuttering. For the second step, emphasize, let's watch a video of John F. Kennedy's 1960 inaugural address, one of the most famous speeches ever performed. This is classic emphasis, the kind done by just about every broadcaster and public speaker, though usually with a bit more subtlety. You're going to see JFK emphasize the last word in each phrase, begin a new phrase with a new breath, and speak on the exhale. What does emphasis do for you? It enables you to use up all of your breath, to end the phrase and clear the way for a new breath that will drive the next phrase. Emphasizing keeps your breathing rhythmic and your phrasing clean. It's the engine that makes breathe, emphasize, phrase go. Let's watch how JFK does it.
And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country.
Ask not is the emphasis. Looking for another example? How about singing? Think about how professional singers phrase their music. How about Freddie Mercury of Queen in Bohemian Rhapsody? Listen to just the first few lines of how he emphasizes different words in each musical phrase. The emphasis uses up his breath and leads to the next phrase, leads to the next breath and musical phrase. It's perfect breathe, emphasize, phrase technique. Now let's move on to the third strategy, phrasing. Prepositional phrases are natural breaks for phrasing, but you can phrase wherever you like. There are no right answers, just as long as your breathing remains clean and rhythmic. I call it the integrity of a phrase, making each phrase clean with good breathing and good emphasis. When I was just starting out with my phrasing, that was really important to me and helpful to me, the integrity of each phrase. Focus on the phrasing, not the words or the sounds. Remember, we're living phrase to phrase. That will also cut down on the anticipation of stuttering that plagues so many people who stutter. You just listen to JFK and Freddie Mercury vary the lengths of their phrases. In fact, both of them started with short phrases. JFK with a 2-word phrase, ask not, and Freddie Mercury with a 1-word phrase, mama. People who stutter tend to be rigid with their speech. Break that rigidity, blow it apart. Mix up your speech with short and long phrases. You've got to break the mold of stuttering. That's breathe, emphasize, phrase. It's not a speaking trick, it's just how great speakers speak and how great singers sing. It makes speaking so much easier. If you have questions about how to make this work for you, email me. We'll set up a time, get on Zoom together, and get you going. I'm here for you.